Good morning, my fellow family, friends, and colleagues. This is your girl, Dr. Charity, aka the Queen of Divas, and I'm here to give you your weekly encouragement on today. On this beautiful, gorgeous spring, hello spring. First day of spring was Friday. Oh my goodness, and it was glorious, and it's still glorious. Don't you see? Don't you see the beam, the gleam, the glow? Don't you know? I mean, you see the glory, but you don't know the story. Mm. That was for somebody out there today. That has been bubbling in my spirit all week. They see the glory, but they don't know the story. Because I was thinking to myself, I'm going to just give me a little mini testimony before we jump right into this weekly encouragement. Because of the transition my life is going through right now, and this is not praying it into existence, it's actually manufacturing, it's taking place. Uh, so I said, it's amazing how many people look at me and how many haterators I got out there to just look at me and say, oh, look at that. See, wasting all our time hearing this, and she just blowing it out all that proportion now. I give an example. I got people that look at me and is like, just because you work as a healthcare, you do data entry for healthcare, don't make you a doctor. I don't know why you keep telling folks that. I'm not lying. I got degrees and certifications, and here's the best part. I got references from universities, professors, managers, directors, HR directors, and even my family. Personal and professional references if you want to utilize the accurate terminology. Who needs it? What's on the cover letter and what's on the resume is me. But you got haterators out there that just don't want to accept the fact that she is, after all I've been through, that is what comes out. Just because somebody decided to go one route don't mean that God can't spin that around and bring them back the route that they were supposed to be. And I'm the living testimony. But I'm telling somebody out there, you're going to always have haterators. Don't let them folks block the noise, as Serena Williams said a couple of weeks ago. Hit the ignore button. They hating because guess what? Their niece, their daughter, their son couldn't do it, didn't end up doing the same thing, and they just hating on you because they just hate this. They feel like you, if their own family had to suffer like that, you should too. Well, guess what? That don't work for everybody. Okay? And that's because, what did I tell you? You see the beam and the gleam, so that means the natural blessing is out there, right? And everybody's blessed. Because just the fact that you're breathing today is a blessing. Okay? The fact that you're moving today is the blessing. The fact that you are able to have the activity of your limbs, the fact that you are able to eat is the blessing. The see, to hear is the blessing. The dog is blessed. The ant is blessed. The wasp is blessed. The bee is blessed. The worm is blessed. The bird is blessed. But that also shows because of the spring. It's always shown, but even with the spring coming in, it's even more. The spiritual glow is out there. The spiritual sun is shining, which means he wants to shine his favor from on high to you and through you. But the question to you is, are you ready? Are you ready for it? Are you ready for it? Are you ready for the transition? Are you ready for the movement of where he wants to take you? Because where he wants to take you with his favor, favor's not fair. So where he wants to take you is greater than what your eye can see. But the question to you is, do you want to be? Because everybody that hears about that favor, when they start to see it, it's just like a man. The wife, I'm going to give a metaphor and I'm going to walk away from this. I told somebody, I said, I feel like now I'm becoming more of that diamond out of the rough. So most men, when they get a wife, most men look at a wife and say, "Ooh, I deserve that. I need that. I ain't taking that cubits a corner. I need that." It's when they get the diamond in their hand and find out how heavy it is. Oh God, what the? Oh my, oh gee. I mean, I'm all right. They fake it off for a little bit after a while. They're like, "Dang, why is it so heavy? I didn't know a diamond was this heavy." God. So after a while, when they know they can't stand that heaviness, that weight, because guess what? The real diamond is valuable. Therefore, the weight of the diamond is heavy. A real jewel is heavy because of the value of it. Anytime you pick up something and it looks like a diamond, but you can hold it up and it's light as a feather, it's plastic, it's glass, it's fake, don't have no value. But most men, when they get that real diamond and feel, oh God, ends up putting it back and saying, you know what, I want it, but never mind. I can't handle that right now. Too much for me right now. And I'm seeing that. I said, see, can't handle the wife. You want wife resources. You just can't be a husband and handle the wife. The wife is too heavy. Oh yeah, but that's all right. I see that all the time. Honey, I'm understanding more and more where Oprah Winfrey and Michelle Obama and Whoopi Goldberg coming from. More and more. But I said it to say this. Are you ready for it? It ain't gonna be easy, but are you ready? It's available. It's not about whether or not it's available to you, because I told you all the time, it's waiting on you. You're not waiting on it. It's here. But what are you gonna do? And then what I told you last week, to fight about it. Because it's yours. You desire it, you want it, but you got to do more than just sit here and wait on it. So let me tell you what else you got to do going in this week. I'm gonna hop right in it right now. So I was listening to Pastor Mike Jr. I'm just going to come around from a different aspect. And Pastor Mike Jr. mentioned about how it's lonely out there. Not in general, but when you're doing the right thing, it's lonely. And I agreed with him because I said, that's confirmation. I've been feeling that way, honey, feeling like a field mob. For those who are less religious, there was a song when I was going to middle school by a hip hop group named Field Mob called Sick of Being Lonely. I'm so sick of being lonely every night. Well, my man goes out with his homies. That's where I feel. I feel like I'm just so sick of being lonely. But I love what Pastor Mike Jr. said. He said that it's lonely, but see, that's eliminating the unnecessary weight. The weight that we shouldn't have to carry just because others are. Let me dive in. Let me go into it. Here we go. I just gave the meditation. I'm gonna give you what this is based off of, what I took in. Let's go right into the weekly encouragement right now. So let me ask a question to you. Does anybody feel like they just doing the best? They're doing better than some other folks that they see, but ain't getting not one recognition. Anybody feel like that? Anybody feel like when they do all the work, it seems like the more good that they do, the less friends you got, less people surrounding you. The more haters you get, and the less friends you get. Does that feel? The more haters you get, and the less friends you have. Does anybody feel like that? Okay. Let me come around from another aspect. Let me spin this around. Does anybody feel like that they don't understand the process? Why has it got to be so lonely up here? Why? Why? Just, I don't understand why. Feel like a Jada Kiss. Why? Oh, why? They gotta do me like that. Does anybody feel like that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This might be a little bit more for the ones that's less religious, but I'm trying to bring it down where everybody can understand. Does anybody feel like that? Anybody feel like the question of just why? Like a Jada Kiss? Just why? 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 Why is it like this? If I'm doing right, why do I suffer so much and so gratefully? But it seems like somebody that's doing wrong get all the favor. Does anybody? Okay. Because if that's you who I want to talk to. Come here. Lend me your ear. Come here. So if I had to give this weekly encouragement a title, it would be simply, refuse the unnecessary weight. It's not worth it. Refuse it. Refuse the unnecessary weight. It's not worth it. Okay, so somebody's out there saying, Dr. Charity, what you mean by refuse the unnecessary weight? Unnecessary weight is taking on something just because you decided, I don't want to continue going this route. It's too lonely. I'm watching my friends, my homies, and my family get everything that I desire, and yet I'm the last one. I'm going to go and get mine right now. That's unnecessary weight. That's like sitting there saying, I want a husband. I just watched my sister, my best friend, and my cousin get married, and I still ain't even got the boyfriend. You know what? I'm going to get mine now because this is not fair. You're going to end up taking some unnecessary weight too. Your life is about to turn into a living hell because you didn't wait on the Lord. Or should I say it the way the old time hymn said? Oh, what needless pains we bear, all because we do not take everything to God in prayer. Interesting, interesting. Does anybody feel that one? I'm trying to tell somebody today. I already gave you the metaphor where this came from. Besides God himself during my meditation of the week. Refuse the unnecessary weight, meaning don't take on more. Keep doing what you need to do. You're doing it right and good. And look, you're doing it right. It's going to pay off. Okay. You just got to do like I told you last week. You got to fight on. You got to be loyal. Fight. Go back out there and fight for yours. Don't sit there and decide to tap out, because settling is the equivalent of tapping out. Did you know that? Most folks don't know that. Settling is the equivalent of tapping out. Don't do that. When you know that you're worth the $2,000, demand $2,000, if not plus. Don't sit there and take the $200 because somebody comes by and offers $200. Because you're not going to be respected nor valued for what you put out. Then you're going to get angry. You're not going to be satisfied. And the best part, you're not going to be happy. So you've got to demand what you deserve and desire, like I told you last week. Don't wait. Don't sit there and settle for it. Today may just be short and simple. Just getting straight to the point, because I don't need to prolong this one. But I'm telling you and somebody on today, Dr. Charity is trying to encourage somebody. Don't do that. Do not take on the unnecessary weight and the unnecessary burden of having to settle. Because a lot of times when you settle for less than what you deserve, that's where the unnecessary pain comes from. Ask me how I know. I did it when I first got married in my 20s. I went out there, and the man that would have married me eventually and loved me turned him down for the man that I thought was attractive. And the hell that I went through, and I'm going to call it just like it is, the stuff that I experienced taught me a good thing, but it was the worst pain that I've ever experienced. Those last two, messing with the pastor's grandson and the bishop's son, was the two worst experiences of my life. Oh, if anybody would have experienced what I experienced, it would have made folks not even want to even think to have no children or get married. I'd rather just ride solo. Riding solo. Don't even want to be with nobody. Because it was needless pains and scars that I bear, all because I didn't take it to God in prayer. I decided to go on my own because I got tired of watching everybody else, and I wanted my time and my time in the spotlight. But it did teach me one thing. You don't want the spotlight. You want what he has, which is his best. Wait, I say on the Lord. And that's what I'm telling you today. You want the best. Stop settling. Stop comparing. Because let me get this last insert. What one person may have the space. I give my own testimony. My beloved cousin, I love her dearly, and I wish her the best. She's the best. Me and her have been, my cousin, me and her has almost been like best friends all throughout us growing up. So my cousin just recently got married, and I'm so happy for her, to one of my childhood besties. And I am elevating in my career. So me and her went two separate ways. But the Spirit told me, because I asked, I want a husband. Why is she getting married? And I'm not. And the Spirit told me, said, why are you getting the advancement in the career and you not? So I said, okay, that makes sense. You advancing in the career while she's advancing in marriage. Because she has time. She's prepared for the marriage. God said in your case, you too close for the advancement. I give you the husband afterwards. Let me get you straight, because you already on that path. She's already there. She ain't got no kind of advancement where you at when it comes to the career and the learning. You already there. Let God want to do that and give you your husband later. He wants to give her husband right now, and then he'll work on her later. Y'all on two different roads. So I said that to give an example, to say God has you prepared for what he feels like is first, and you've got to listen to him. Do not speed it up on your own. Don't go by your own intelligence. And I'm just going to leave it at that and close it off. Okay? I'm going to leave it at that and close it off. Okay? But today, I want you to go through this week and refuse the unnecessary weight. It may be lonely, but refuse it because it's not worth it. That's because it's not worth it. Don't take on more than what it's worth. All right? I love you. That's all I got for you on today. But I want you to tune in next week for another weekly encouragement. Please subscribe to Lady Superwoman on YouTube for all of your weekly encouragements and motivations. And remember, don't take on the unnecessary weight because God's best waits for you. But you've got to be ready. All right? I love you. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.